Have you ever wondered who the tallest woman in the world is? The average height of women around the world is 5 feet 3 inches, and most women are taller in Western and European countries compared to their Asian counterparts. Without further ado, here are the top 10 tallest women in the world 2023. At number 10 is Heather Green, 6 feet 5.5 inches tall. Heather Green can be described as a tall, bubbly woman who never saw her height as a limitation or abnormality. Unlike many other women, she had always been tall. At age 15, she had grown to 6 feet 5 inches. Regardless of her towering figure, when Heather puts on her heels, this enormous woman reaches a height of more than 7 feet. At number 9 is Rita Minevabasa, 6 feet 8 inches tall. Rita Minevabasa stands 6 feet 8 inches tall and is well known in her home nation of Zimbabwe, where she was born. Her height has helped her play basketball, and she now makes a career as a professional basketball player in the WNBA. Given her height, she definitely has an advantage out on the court. For reference, the average height of a WNBA basketball player is only 6 feet. At number 8 is Aizan Silva, 6 feet 9 inches tall. At nearly 7 feet tall, Aizan Silva of Brazil is one of the world's tallest teenagers when she was young. She had to quit school after she grew too large to ride the bus. The tall Brazilian woman put her height to good use as a model. In 2014, she debuted as a model in a bridal dress and also in swimsuit. Later, she married her best friend and childhood sweetheart, who is 5 feet 4 inches tall. Aizan has a slender, slim body, which makes her even more taller to look at. She's taller than her parents and siblings too. At number 7 is Malle Dangde, 6 feet 10 inches tall. Malle Dangde was the tallest lady in Asia until she died of a heart attack in 2016. She was said to have experienced health problems since she was diagnosed with the tumor when she was 9 years old. Because of the tumor that caused her to grow so tall, she had heart disease and excessive blood pressure. Because her father was a low-paid farmer, he was unable to afford to have her treated, and Malle gradually lost her sight. The Guinness Book of World Records named her the world's tallest woman in 2009, before she passed away. At number 6 is Gita Shrivastava, 6 feet 11 inches tall. Gita Shrivastava is an Indian woman who is 6 feet 11 inches tall and is regarded as a great inspiration to the Indian people. She was a member of the Indian national women's basketball team before becoming a successful businesswoman. Her father, a basketball player, was 7 feet and 4 inches tall, implying that Gita inherited the tall gene. At number 5 is Ruma Geli, 7 feet tall. At 25 years old, Turkish woman Ruma Geli is the world's tallest woman alive. The Turkish advocate, researcher, and front-end developer conferred the Guinness World Record as the tallest woman in October 2021. Ruma's unusual height is caused by a condition called Weaver syndrome, which enhances accelerated growth and other abnormalities. Due to her condition, she usually uses a wheelchair to move, but can walk for short periods. Coincidentally, both the tallest woman and man title holders are from Turkey, Ruma and Sultan Sen, an unusual occurrence. At number 4 is Ulana Sanova, 7 feet 1 inch tall. Ulana, a former Soviet Latvian basketball player, during the 1970s and 1980s, was considered the best female basketball player on the planet. She wears men's size 21 shoe, is also noted for having the largest feet in the history of women's basketball. Her career was filled with multiple championships and has since retired. According to the records, at the age of 70 years, Sanova is the oldest and tallest living woman yet. At number 3 is Fang, 7 feet 3 inches tall. At 7 feet 3 inches, 35-year-old Fang is the tallest woman in China after the death of the world's tallest woman in China, Yao Dian, on November 13, 2012. Fang bears a similar physical resemblance to Yao Dian, and is often mistaken for the deceased record breaker. Not much is known for this giant woman, as she prefers to have a low-key lifestyle. At number 2 is Sandy Allen, 7 feet 7 inches tall. Sandy Allen, an American with the disease gigantism, stood 7 feet and 7 inches tall. Since 1976, she had been listed in the Guinness Book of World Records and had even produced a book called Cast a Giant Shadow. Her extraordinary height was caused by a tumor in her pituitary gland, and she would have continued to grow and experience even more serious health difficulties if she hadn't had surgery when she was 22. And number 1 in the lists is Yao Dian, 7 feet 8 inches tall. Yao Dian was the world's tallest living woman until her death in 2012. She had a tumor in her pituitary gland, which caused her to develop the condition gigantism. Yao was born to impoverished farmers and weighed 6 pounds and 2 ounces when she was born. After her diagnosis, a number of firms attempted to prepare her to be a sports star, but she was too weak to play sports, and soon traveled with her father, performing. There you have it, guys. What do you think of my lists? Please leave a comment below, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe to my channel for more videos.